Well, that's the end of the pre-season programme, Matt. First things first, today's game. How did you see it?
Yeah, obviously pleased to win. I know it's pre-season, don't look too much into results, but you naturally want to win, and that's probably I was a little bit disappointed in the previous two games, just with the result really, and several things. You want to look at the new lads, how they've come in, and just making sure they understand what they're doing with and without the ball. So first half I wasn't happy with a couple of things. There was some positives certainly, and there's some things we did well, but there's some things I wanted to improve on. But I thought we were a lot better in the second half, and we were well on top.
You say about the results. The next question I was going to say, having lost the previous two, obviously didn't want to finish pre-season with another defeat. So the win important from that point of view. Finishes pre-season with in an upbeat mood.
Of course it does, and it's mad as not as you're looking into the results too much, like we say, but. You know, we're feeling there's a real buzz about it when we've gone 3 on the bounce to start. All the shot here last week, I thought we were very good for the first half, and then it got a little bit typical pre-season, lots of changes, and certainly affected the result and gave a penalty away late on to lose. So I was a little bit disappointed in that. But then to go to Dartford and have really sort of 8 key players out and look at it, a bit of a squad team, if you like, of seeing and getting minutes into them, and a little bit of a false result on the night I felt as well. So again, you can't read too much into it, but you've lost. But then, to come here and win and finish it on a high, just gives them the opportunity this week to really work on and fine-tune the things we want to do, making sure we're ready to go next week.
And having conceded first as well today.
Yeah, and I'm pleased to come back. Yeah, come back and get the goal just before half time, and then make sure we were dominant second half, which we were, and miss several other chances.
Rob Milson putting away the penalty. Harry not in the side today. I gather there's a very good reason for that.
Yeah, his wife went into labour this morning, so we'll let him off that one, eh?
Yeah, very much so. So pre-season, it's when we set out at the start of pre-season, it hasn't gone quite the way it was intended to at first. But are you pleased with it overall?
Yeah. Pre-season's been exactly what it always is. You're introducing your new players, you're working on things, you're getting things right. There's things to improve on, but we'll be fine and ready to go next week.
And pleased with the way the new guys have settled in?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, as I've said in previous interviews, both on and off the pitch, they've really brought something to us, and I'm really pleased with their acquisitions. And I think they fitted and added something to the squad. And
the few that were sitting in the stand today that didn't get on, was that always intentional, or would you have liked to have played everybody today?
Yeah, but when you get into this latter stage here, you're trying to get us, the 90s in. So John Barden's got the 90, and so's Goody. Dean Bazanis has got his second one. All round Eastman in midfield. Adjaboy's got another 90, or a 90, sorry. So yeah, we're pleased where we're at.
And Omar up front looked a handful today. Scored 1 goal, was involved with a penalty as well, and looked well up for it.
He did well, and it was the first time he played with Benno as well. So Donovan not quite ready for today. So Omar was his usual self, especially second half, and led that line for us well.
He'll be looking forward to next week, I guess, against one of his former clubs.
Yeah, I'm sure him, and as well as we all are looking forward to next week. It's a historic game for the season, this season, and for the club, and we're looking forward to as many travelling supporters going there as possible.
And you may not want to answer this, but are you close to knowing what your starting 11 is going to be yet next week?
Yeah, near enough, and certainly looked and trialled a few things today, and we'll see how the bodies are this week, and then we'll pick the team to try and get the result there next weekend.
And what's the schedule for this week leading up to the first league game?
We're in forward. We normally go Thursdays off, but we're 4 weeks training. No more games, and we'll just get the training sessions into them, getting prepared and organised for the weekend.
Well, we'll look forward to it, and all being well, we'll see you at Forest Green next week.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Tony. Thanks a lot.